Hey, what's up, all? What's up, all? It's the itinerant here. You really see a lot more of the table than I thought. So I'm here to give Iron Cross a try. Again, it's been a while since July, I think I played. So bear with me one moment. If you come on, please definitely let me know you're here. Chat up, chat it up. So I need to go to the YouTubes here and get myself my link so I can share this with people. So bear with me. You're going to hear it here, and come on. I'm going to share this with the. Haven't done this, and I don't know if I've ever done this. I'm sure I have. I'm going to go share this with the Iron Cross group, and Command V. And I'm going to go share it at one other place too. So I've posted it at the Iron Cross World War II miniatures game. Did I post it? And it's posted. Okay. And let's post it at Rockies today. Rockies has been a little quiet. Let's get a little activity going there. Did I save the whole thing? I did. So it's late, and I got started a little later. Building the army list was easy. I just had to kind of separate. Now I'm using some primed minis that I bought recently. The US are primed. So I apologize, but you can't see them better on the table. So that's a cool thing. And again, let me know if you're here. And I got one person watching. That's cool. All right, so basically here's the deal. Here's the situation. The Americans are attacking, and they have to hold this crossroads and that hill back there. I need to put an objective back there. Now, it may be too much to ask the Americans to capture both objectives in 7 turns, but I'll see. The one weird thing about this, so to capture an objective, you have to be no enemies within 12 inches. So the house is probably enough, but then I'm like, if that's the case, then I wouldn't need all this table, because I mean, think about this. This is essentially wasted. Oh, and actually, you know, a lot of this is just here because I forgot to take it off the table. It's from my prior setup. So I'm just going to pile these back here. A little clump of trees. That's probably fine. These aren't forests or anything. These are just decorative trees. I'm going to put this guy over here. I'm not totally sure. They don't really handle elevation. So Iron Cross is interesting. Well, so they have to capture this objective here. They have to capture this objective and be with no enemies within 12 inches, which is cool. It's like right behind the house and kind of out here. And this I didn't measure. And tell me if you're on here. So we got 2 people watching. So within 12 inches of that is like out to here, essentially to the end of the board. These mines. Oh, is the barn within 12 inches? Oh, just on the outside of it. So I'm saying this is the barn, and then these are shelled out. So all these white squares here, they get 1.5 units, dummy units, if you're a defense. I'm playing solo, obviously, so I put one here, 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 one here, here. The sniper's supposed to have 2, but the sniper would be up here. And I guess you can put them on a hill. I'm essentially saying they can see over these things here. Can't see past the house. You can see these are just hedges. So I've got a bunch of dummies here. I could do it where I'm rolling. These guys are actually dug in. They're allowed to be dug in. I could dig in anybody, I guess. So let's look at it. The Germans have 11 units. They're all deployed on board. I'll probably just, I don't know what I'll do. Anyway, the Germans have 11 units. They have 3 infantry. So they have 3 squads. Oh, each stands as a squad in here. So they have 3 squads and then 1 command squad. So they have 4 squads, 3 machine gun teams, a sniper team, a Stu 4, and a Pack 40. They have a camp group rule, so you can combine 3 units together and command them with 2 tokens. I'll need to look at that again, what that means. So they have hidden deployment. You have to reveal if they're in the open or a vehicle. And I think in the open it means not behind a wall, although they are technically in the open. But I'm going to say if they're out here, you could see them, but no one's in the open. I mean, I guess, anyway, so the rule is, okay, or within 4 inches. So once you get within 4 inches, you can see somebody. So, I mean, 4 is really close. So that's that. They get, those dummy markers. So 13 dummies or 13 or 14. What's the other thing with them? They have count group. Their breakpoint is 27. So once I hit 27 breakpoints, which means so each unit. Oh man, I need to keep track of what each unit is. 5. Okay. So once you lose a unit, it counts towards the breakpoint. So they have 27 breakpoints. The Americans have 34. The Americans, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 11. No, they have more than that. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 4, 5, 6. They have 13. So they have 13 units versus 11. But they have a total points at 492 and a total of 68. So 34 breakpoints. 7 airborne attachments plus, so 7 squads plus a command squad. So 8 squads, Sherman 75, a Sherman 76, a mortar team, 2 machine gun, 50 cal machine guns, and a bazooka is attached to one of those airborne detachments. They are allowed to deploy 9 units within a normal move. So a normal move for infantry is 6 inches, and a normal move for a Sherman tank is 10. So basically they can deploy up to this hedge here. So up to this hedge all the way and into the woods. Well, I don't know if woods. So we'll call this rough. Let's call the woods rough. So then that means oh, they stall out on a 2+? Oh, they make it. Yeah, they stall on a 2+. Yeah, okay. So pretty likely to make it. I assume that's on a D6. One criticism about Iron Cross is that they leave some things, not to chance, but kind of for interpretation or out. They leave it out completely. But I'm not going to worry about that. I've enjoyed the activation system in the past. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. Oh, wait, do I get to actually deploy? I think so. Sorry, everybody. I thought I had this all kind of figured out here, but let me just figure out deployment here real quick. Americans start with the initiative. Let me get a D10 here to mark the turns. And what else do I need to mark? I think that's it for now. Okay, so deployment. I'll have to look up a few things. It's not too bad. The defender deploys, the attacker deploys up to 2/3 of units within 1 normal move in his deployment area. Okay. So here's the thing, with reserves for the Americans, you can fail it, and if you fail it one time, your units don't make it on. So you really don't want to fail that. So I'm bringing my tanks on. Again, thanks for coming on, whoever's watching. I appreciate it. If you want, I would love to hear you, see your chat, and see what you got to, who's watching. So here's how it works. Well, let's not talk about the command token. So where do I want to put my tank? So I think I have a pretty good idea where if I were the Germans, I'd put the anti-tank gun here, here, or here. So I probably want to do that. The orchard won't be rough. Ooh, yeah. I'll bring a tank around this side. And do I want to concentrate my forces? I don't really know where I'm going to bring these in. This is probably one of my better Sherman tanks. That's cool. It's supposed to be British. I need to finish painting him. So do I want to flank? So here's what I thought I'd do with the Defender. I thought I would kind of just, I don't know. If you guys were on, someone were chatting on here, I'd ask you, I'd say, hey, where would you put the tank? Or I'd say, tell me when you want to reveal the tank. Or I might ask if you could see. But I might roll. Because I could see putting the tank anywhere. Actually, yeah, I can see putting the tank anywhere. I'm going to put him actually here. You can see down that way if that's who it is. This guy gets to see, oh, I love that placement. I might have to do that. I love that placement. So, so basically the Germans have the Pak 40. I told you Pak 40 Stug, lots of machine guns. I'm going to say if the mortar's over here, he can actually fire on the house because you can see the house. It says you have to see the unit, but you can see the unit. You can see the house, you can see the unit. Okay. It says you have to see the unit, but I'm going to say you can see the house. All right, so the tanks are going to flank. 75 over here, 76 over here. I think the command squad is going to can be within 6, I think. And here's the thing, if he's within 6, he can help someone re-roll, but airborne, anybody can do that. I have to confirm that. So the airborne do have some special rules here. The command squad is this 3 unit here with his hand up in the air like he just don't care. And I'll do the same with the mortar. I should probably put the mortar here in the field, and then he can move up on this hill. There is a sniper, you can see him. Not sure if on the hill anybody can see him. So anyway, I'll put him here and he'll be in the cover of the hedge. It sounds like someone's partying. Okay. Anti-tank with my bazooka. I think I'm going to bring him up to the orchard here. I've attached the bazooka here, so I remember he's got it. I think I'm going to take advantage of this orchard wall. It's kind of evenly spread out here. Okay, I feel like I'm kind of spreading out my units here. It's not good. All right, so there's all my guys. I'm going to commit to that deployment. So they get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tokens, command tokens. I'm going to put here. The Germans get 1 additional token potentially. As the defender, you get, let me know if you can hear me. Yeah, that's another thing. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, you can't hear me because I heard it come on. All right, so the Americans, got my chords all here. American tokens, German. So I'm going to roll if I get so the defender gets, so they're half the points. And they get 11 tokens because they have 9 units plus the 2 extra for command. So your commander confers 2 extra. So you really don't want your commander to die. So it kind of encourages you to protect your commander. So they've got 11 tokens as well to start the game. And I'm going to roll D6. If I get a 5 or 6, I don't. They get an extra token for the turn, and they don't. So we'll just leave that there. And I think we're ready to start. So I see we've got 2 people watching. Really appreciate it. Let me know what you're doing hanging out. Like maybe you're painting, clipping counters, cleaning your toenails, whatever. So Americans have the first turn. So how it works in Iron Cross is you spend a command token, and I really want to do a combined arms attack here, don't I? I was going to rush my tank forward. Maybe I don't want to do that. So I'm going to command, and you get to do 2 actions. You can either, so the Americans can't really do much. So I think I'm just going to be moving here. So I got to get cracking here. So infantry and support, a rapid move 9 inches. If I was on the road, I could move 12 inches. So they're just going to move 9. Switching right up to the orchard here. So the first activation, you don't have to roll anything. I'm going to do the same with him. So activate him. His first turn is going to be kind of boring. Now I could snipe. Let's say you can't see past the woods. I wish I had a straight laser. You know what I mean? I'm going to say you can see it from the house because it's just got a second story. And you could go what you can actually see, which is like back to here. That's interesting. So if I start moving these guys here, I could maybe fire. No, they can't see that. All right, so 9. So I was smart as the American and placed him, where you can't see him. Same for these guys, 9. So put a command on him, take their bazooka with him, go home. The bazooka is not a separate unit. Yeah, the rough doesn't count, so get the command. I gotta protect my command though. I'll have to look if there's any sort of sight in the woods. Man, I wonder if my command shouldn't be over here with this group. It seems like a strong group over here, but I didn't, so I'm gonna go up here. Get up in the trees, give them a command. I can start bringing in reserves in turn 2. Okay, so I have 3 command left. I got my 2 for my thing. All right, so do I have an extra thing? Oh yeah, I haven't moved my mortar. So here's a problem. I move my mortar. I'm going to say while they're moving up to it, the sniper's going to react. So now this is the first time I've used a sniper. So, man, I got 4 people watching. Again, thanks a lot, everybody. I really appreciate it. Let me know who you are. I'm getting ready to fire a sniper at the moving mortar team. Let's see what we got here. Thought I marked off all my special rules. Here we go. Snipers ignore all other deployment rules, blah, blah, blah. Okay, snipers may only shoot at infantry or up-and-type vehicles. So I assume you still have to roll. So to react, I have to roll a 3+. And I roll a 2. Do I get any sort of... you would think or they would get a modifier for being a reaction. You know what I mean? All right, well, anywho, they failed. They do not get to shoot, so he finishes his turn. He just moved one turn. I could. Yeah, there's some things about spotting the sniper. Again, oh dang, I went from 4 to 1. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, I was entertaining. Try not to entertain you. I don't know what that's from, but I learned it from Rocky. But Matt. Each time a sniper team fires, it will be spotted if the opposing player rolls a 6 on the d6. Oh, dang, that'd be awesome. And you, within 4 inches, will automatically spot the sniper team. Even after shooting, a sniper will remain hidden. Okay, all right. They move up. So I can't see any units up there, so I'm gonna have to wait till some teams get up. Yeah, so I wonder if that wasn't the right thing to do. I wonder if instead I should move over here past the orchard so they can't be seen again. I'm going to do it, even though I'm going to take that chance to be shot by the sniper. So his second action, he's just going to move over here to make up for my bad placement. So as he's moving over here, the sniper's going to try again on a 3+. Roll a 1. So now the Germans have used 2-0, and it actually would have taken a 4 to roll because he had already had a unit on there. So he moves over here, so the Americans are safe. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, so now the Americans have 4 left, 2 tanks and 2 for the command. So now this tank is going to go here. He's going to so the tank will move 10 inches. I could double move and move into the woods to take cover in the woods. And does that matter? Let's look at firing. I learn how to use smoke, I guess. Oh yeah, that's a complaint some people had is I don't think you get any advantage of cover. Infantry targets roll. Now, I'm going to worry about it when I get there. If there's not, there needs to be. So 10, I can move over here and just go like right up here, but I take that chance that gun's in there. So he's going to move up here. Can't see anything, so he might as well move into the woods. So he's going to move into the woods for his second action. Oh. I passed on a 2+, I rolled a 2, so he's going to move into here. So now, let me think about where I push. So I know I'm going to have 2 guys back there. I'm going to have a team and I should have numbered those things and put them on there. That would be interesting. Yeah, I should have done that. Numbered these, put numbers next to them kind of randomly, maybe put a couple of them placed. That would be smart. But so I'm going to put an infantry team and machine gun down there. Two squads in here. Well, actually, probably a machine gun team. So let me think about that. So I'd put a machine gun team in that unit on the hill, machine gun team in the house. I'm going to put that tank over there. The sniper's up in the building. Those guys, the sniper in the building. And I think we're going to put that tank is there. Oh, I could put that. There's no range on the gun. I should put that gun down there facing down that road. No, I like him better over here. behind that fence, because then I can turn him and shoot that direction too. So he's going to go by that means I put all my heavy guns on that side, but that's okay. That's what I'm choosing to do. The commander. So I like the machine gun over in that barn in this other infantry squad. I think I'll put him up here. I don't have any anti-tank weapons. Personnel anti-tank weapons. So, and let me check the spotting. If I'm within 4, I can see him. I don't know if I'm a tank though. We've got 2 viewers again. Again, thank you all. Thanks for doing that. Appreciate it. Got the robe on, sporting the robe. Let me know who you are. Let me know what you're doing while you're watching or listening. We got American paratroopers, was supported by a couple of tanks, attacking this Crossroads in 7 turns. All right, let's get that tank to move up. So do I go on that hill? I'm going to say they can't go off that. That's like impassable. So I could go up there and see if I spot anybody. I think what I'll do is I'll just go around here for my first move and man. I guess I could harass it. Let's get on up there. They moved up there. So now I've got 2 command left. Oh, shoot. I haven't. Okay, so here's one thing you don't want to do as the attacker necessarily. I can pass the initiative to the Germans. Probably should have been doing that because right now the Germans can react, but I'm really playing it loose. So the only reason I would move as a German is if I was like way out of place in my defense, and I'd be like, holy crap, I got to get hustling here. Like I said, I've got the tank here, Pack 40 here, you know, machine gun team here, squad here, squad there, squad, machine gun. Maybe the commander's in here. Are they within 6 inches of that building? No, they're not. Maybe the commander's in the building. Oh, yeah. I should have been using a platoon move on these guys. Let me look that up, what a platoon move is, because that's when I'd want to do that when no one's seen. The German... There is no close assault in this game. It's just the rule for firing. So I can't just pass. I have to actually play a token on a unit. See, this is where the toughness of the game is, the economy, the command token economy. Well, as the American, I'm just going to hustle up and go here. So now I'm putting a second unit on here, a second command. So I have to roll a 2 or higher because there's already 1 on there. So I have to roll a 2 or higher, and I do, barely. So his first, he's going to move up 10 inches. See if he can spot this guy. This is the 76. So let me check reaction here real quick. If I have to be able to see the unit to react or if I can just react. 3 people watching. Now, this is unusual. I've had up to 4, now 3. Let me know how it sounds. How's the stream? Let me know who you are. Feeling kind of lonely here. Love to know who's watching. So I'm getting ready to see if the Germans can react to this. You have to pass on a 3+. Once per enemy activation at any point in the enemy's unit and before any dice are rolled. Once the player with the initiative, the activator is declared an action, including a company morale test, the interrupting player may declare a reaction. So it doesn't say about seeing or anything. Pardon me. I spend a command token and then I pass on a 3+. And so the order of events, though, in reacting is it's up here somewhere. So, okay, so here's what the German's going to do. This Sherman is 76 has come around this Stug's flank. As he claimed his movement, I got nervous. Actually, that's a pretty good idea. You can use this as a. So he was back here. That's not right. How far? Oh no, he moved twice. So what was his movement? Sorry, everybody. "15 inches. And so you're gonna move 10. He's gonna move here. So as soon as he claimed that, though, the German is gonna say, "I'm gonna react 3+." There are some modifiers. It's a vehicle. Man, they failed again. I don't have to claim what I was doing, as American can assume. So there's 10. All right, I'm getting ready to take my second action. I'm going to fire. So can I react now to the fire? Move order, reacting unit, first action. Oh, I'd do with both actions, so I failed, so I don't get to react to the second action. Am I within 4 inches of that dummy? I am not. I'm close. I don't think there's any. I think what I'll do is I'll just, they have to pass a test to go over, well, probably not these guys over hedges, but you'd almost think the infantry would, but okay. So nothing's going to slow the infantry down. So I'm just going to roll right over. There are the disadvantages. So I want to get within 4 inches of that. I don't know if you can pre-measure. Oof. I don't know what that could be an anti-tank gun. I could be taking a huge risk here. I'm just going to go for it. Ploppity plop, baby. Oh, wait. I could say they can't do. So I'm kind of talking half here. So let me know who's watching. Back down to one person. Oh, I can make a normal move. So if I move within 10, oh, I determined I can't see it, so I'm going to move 15. Oh, shoot, I can't even get within. I can't even cross there, so I'm going to get right here. Is that within 4? Nope. So then I would stay back here because I don't know what that is. I don't know. I mean, well, I could react again. We got 1 dice left, so to remove it, it's going to be a 3+. I am not rolling 3s. I'm out of that dice, so I spend it anyway. So now the Americans are out. I can't react. I can't do anything. So here's where it's going to cost here. That Stug is going to activate. That is going to cost. Usually your first activation doesn't cost, but I already have a marker on there. So he has it. The Americans can't do anything. So this is why you want to save tokens. So the Stug is going to get here. He has to turn, revealing one of my dummies. I don't think they have like a hold down status in hitting. But all right, so here we go. We're going to fire here. So I'm going to read the book. This QRS is a little confusing. All right, who's that lone person watching? Who are you? You guys have been so mysterious to me. Is it because I'm asking? Is it because I'm acting desperate here? Come on, come on. Let me know who you are. Okay. Moving, firing. So I've moved. So I'm sure that's going to cost me. So I've moved. Oh, wait. If I do that, I can fire this turn, and then I can fire in my second action. No, that is my second action. All right, firing. D10s are used for firing. You just roll 2 dice when firing at infantry or support squads up to 12 inches away. 1 die when firing at vehicles. Some use fire as effective by the name. So it's a base score of 5 to hit. Oh, wow. The fire moved in this activation. So he's going to have that's going to be a -2 on the die roll. Target move, so it's a -3. It is close range, so it's a -2. And see, this is where there's like no modifier for cover, which I think is crazy. Morale markers. Well, I'm not gonna, let's not worry about that right now. Let's roll the D10. So it's a 6, but it's a -2. So he missed. So here's the deal. I might as well spend all my command tokens on that guy because I don't think I really want to do anything with anything else. He failed. Got it. So now I've got 4 command tokens on there. So I failed. So I activated him. He turned and fired, didn't get anything. He failed his 3rd activation, and now he's firing now. Now he's just going to fire twice. Let's do one at a time. So the target moved at any point, so it's a -1. So, and it's a +1, so it's actually hitting on a 5. So he's got to roll a 6. So that happened. So now, so I hit. So he's going to get a morale marker. I'm going to use the good old-fashioned bolt action. Got 2 people watching. I'm going to keep asking until someone responds. Let me know who's watching. Feeling lonely here. So the Sherman is going to take a pin or a morale marker. It's not a pin, it's a morale marker. He's hitting at the front armor of the 76, which is the bigger gun, the bigger tank. So the front armor, of the 76 is a 15. The Stug has a weapon value of 9. So probably have to roll a 6 or more? Okay. So 9. No. A terrain vehicle that has terrain coverage over everything counts as hold down and penetrating hits deduct 1. Okay, well, that's cool. Okay, so well, let's see what I get first. So I've got a 9 plus a 4 is a 13, so I do not exceed it. If it equals, it's not. If it exceeds, okay, so that all happened. So he hits it, he inflicts a marker, but he doesn't do any damage. He's going to fire again. 5, so he hits. I'm going to roll again. Do I roll a d6 or a d10 on that? Yep, so now I'm going to roll a 9 plus a 10 is a 19, so I definitely exceeded it. Okay, so an infantry detachment can't take out a tank if they roll a 10. All right, so now I'm going to roll a 1. A 1d6. It's a 4. Boom. Vehicle destroyed. He is not uncovered. That's it. So, boom, vehicle destroyed. Nothing else. Nothing else happens. He's just plain done up, destroyed. So, some good play by Todd Reed. Itinerant. Unit destroyed. They lose. The U.S. would lose a marker now because they've lost a unit. And they get their, they don't have a pin or a morale marker. And that's that. So now the question is, does the Stug want to go marching around the table? So the Stug actually could move himself because he sees the bazooka over there. The tanks do have an issue when they get by themselves, but I could reposition. So, I mean, there is no harm in me. Nothing bad can happen for me rolling. So now I have to roll a 5 or higher on a d6. I failed. It's automatic. So it's automatic succeed on a 6 or more. So now I need 6s or more. And I got it. So now I get to go. So the tank is going to move 15. I could say that they can't move, rapid over these terrain, but I don't really know that, so I'm not going to say that for now. So he's going to move 15 over to here, maybe take up position against those troops. Revealing that this is nobody. Sniper can't hit anybody. I mean, I could shoot at that tank, but it's not going to do anything. So So the Germans are going to be done. They're going to play their tokens and pass, pass, pass. And that is turn 1 of Iron Cross. Got one person watching. Let's see, what time is it? Let me know who you are. Let me know who's watching. It'd be great to know. All right, so first, pick up all the tokens. Pick up all the command tokens. Americans are already down 1. Oh, the Americans are actually down some BP. It's important to know because they lost their tank. Let's keep track of that, what BP they're down. So that's Sherman 76 is there, so they're down 8. Not good. Turn 2. So now the Americans can come on. Oh yeah, so I've got 4 infantry units that come on. Now that I know that those aren't there, I could. So it's good my bazooka's on that side. I think I'm going to swing that bazooka around. I could bring all those units on this side. Or go through those woods. Or just back up these guys. So I don't want to take a chance to lose all my guys. So let's see how the deployment works to make sure I get that right. Oh, no one's watching anymore. Wah, wah. Deployment. Okay, so I will decide. I'm going to bring these 2 guys on. So when it comes time for that. So American initiative, I roll a 4, German 6, so it's German initiative. German needs to pick up their 2 tokens they put on their sniper. Well, that is not good. They lost their tank like that. And that's what I get for rushing out in the open. You're going to destroy them if you can just keep pounding them with that. So that would be. Ah, Pete Buckus! Woo! Thank you, sir, for saying something. Playing a little Iron Cross here. Got the robe on. Good to have Paul on with us. It's playing a little Iron Cross. American Airbornes are attacking. They need to take control of this objective and that objective. On the hill, probably not even going to get this one by the hair because you got Todd commanding the attack. Americans have already lost the 76 millimeter Sherman because I was a little too, what's the word, aggressive with it. But I do have reserves. So the Germans have the initiative. I have to play a token to pass. I think I will play it on my commander. Where did I put my commander? I think I can only put 1 unit in there, so I would have maybe used one of these. Let me put them over here. I'll put them behind this building. I don't need to pass the company around. Oh, let me move my tokens out here so I've used them. Oh, hold on. Germans get an extra token. So I will spend 1 token, command token. And I will pass the initiative to the Americans. All right, so the Americans are going to try to bring on a couple of squads. This is brutal. I rolled a 2. I think I failed with the first one. Each reserve unit must be units. If any reserve unit is not activated and fails to enter the gaming area, it is considered lost or broken down and takes no further part in the game. The token is removed. I mean, this is pretty hardcore. Oh, wait, hold on. Elites get something. Hold on now. Elites get something. Oh, I'm gonna look on here. Hold on. Elites. Elites. Initiative. An airborne detachment may use the command unit's ability to allow a unit to re-roll a failed activation or reaction roll if beyond. That's not a reserve roll, so that's a bummer. I rolled the second time, and I got a 3. So 1 is out, so now I've lost another unit. Insane. In the membrane. It's another token gone. But I get to bring one guy on. I mean, that's huge. That's a big deal. That's 5 more points down. And so he'll move. He'll just move his 9 inches, his 2 turns. I guess I'll move these guys over here just to kind of take the flanking. Sigh. So let me write that down. It's another 3 lost. So I'm now at 11. My Blood and Valor rules turned up today, so I think I'll do a quick vid later. Oh, cool. Blood and Valor. I don't remember what's that one about. Oh, Paul, you want to pop on here? I mean, you're it, and there's no one else. I'm not gonna be on here a lot longer, but a little bit if you want to pop on. Let's see here. Please hold, everyone. Please hold. Doing a little typing here. Paul, sending you an email if you want to jump on. If not, understood. No, it's oh yeah, it's StreamYard. It's StreamYard. Yeah, I don't think you anyway. Yeah, because I think you're on your phone, right? You can try it, but okay, so Americans there, Americans lost that. American Initiative. Ah man. Okay. I don't really know if that's really the best place for that tank. Because he can really see there. I mean, I'll let him see past that, but his field of vision really isn't great there. He might have been better just staying there, but then all he could do was shoot down that row, which wouldn't be bad. Nice cover. I mean, he could have covered that whole row if these guys wanted to cross. But now, let's say he can fire there and he can fire along there. I mean, it's pretty small. All right, Americans, this is the economy of this. Oh yeah, I don't think it works well on an iPad. Shoot. Yeah, sorry this isn't Discord. I've just not gotten to Discord on that because I'm lazy with the OBS system. You know, whatever that online broadcasting software, whatever it is. All right, so this is where I'm starting to stumble, the Americans. Like, what do I do? So I know the tank's over there. I don't know where the Pac 40 is. Could be up on that hill because they have to take that. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad place for it. Have the tank cover the front line, the gun the back line. But I didn't do that. But I could do that. So I don't know where it is. I'm pretty sure it's not in that here because I don't know. Let me check it out, Paul. Let me go to Discord. Let's see if we can do that. Might screw everything up though on my side. So Paul and I are going to try to do something here. Probably throw the computer all in a loop. So my stream might stop when I try to do this. Sorry, I got a lot of updates here. So if the live stream does end, oh well. Abstracting the rummage disk. What's up, sir?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Question is, can everyone else hear you?
Can you hear me? You've got your mic muted.
Oh. Actually, so can you hear me, Paul, at all through the other one, or have you turned off your YouTube now?
Hello,
Hello. How's that?
Hey, perfect.
All right, so are we getting any feedback? What's happening here? This is crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if this throws the whole thing into a weird time warp or something here.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see here. I'm going to check out, open YouTube here and see. Well, thanks for jumping on.
Yeah, it's cool.
Let's see here. Go here.
It's better if you can talk rather than type.
Yeah. Let's see here. Where's mine? There's that. Pardon me, everybody. Just trying to.
Yeah. Let's see here. Where's mine?
All right, go ahead and start talking, Paul.
Okay, testing. Hello.
Yeah, it works. Holy cow. Well, we'll see how long it works. Cool. All right, everybody. So that's actually kind of cool because someone was concerned about, so I could tell them they could talk on Discord. That's cool because someone has trouble with StreamYard because of streaming, and maybe Discord could be better. So that's cool. I'll let them know they can do that.
There you go. What I'm just going to turn on my laptop so I can watch it at the same time. I'll have to talk to you through the iPad, but then I'll turn my laptop on and watch it on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. If you have if you have a laptop, StreamYard will work on that.
Yeah, okay.
So that for sure works. All right. Well, what was I doing? What am I doing here? Well, Paul's figuring that out. Let's see here. Oh, I get those totals back. All right. So everybody, at the beginning of turn 2, Americans have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tokens because I gained 1. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. All right. So I'm going to keep my commander back. So now I'm showing my. All right. I don't have any morale to get rid of. So I'm going to move all of those units up there. So move 6 inches. Well, I might as well move all the way up. So that unit will get his command token, and machine gun will move up here. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. So I'm not within 4 inches of anybody. So this has got hidden deployment, and this is a case where it's like, yeah, an opponent would be way better. So I put those guys there. Oh, I did put a unit there. So he'll wait.
Yeah, watching you now, mate.
So this guy's going to move here. You've played Iron Cross, right?
Yeah, a long time ago. Long time. It's been out a long time. It's probably been out 5, 6 years, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I was just listening to Meeple's Miniatures. 2014 is when they were talking to them.
Okay. Yeah, I got it when it first came out. Only played probably 1 or 2 games max. It just felt like it wasn't finished. It had good ideas, but I didn't feel like it was ready to be released yet or something.
Yeah, there are some gaps here and there. Let's see here. But, you know, it doesn't matter the game. I'm terrible on the attack, so.
Yeah.
Man, can't imagine.
There's no close combat in it from memory, is there?
No, it's just you just use the same firing rules.
Yeah.
I mean, if that bothered somebody, they could certainly, make something. But as you said, and as I kind of come to a conclusion occasionally, it's like, well, if that's the case, I'll just play a game that's got them if it bugs me.
Yeah, that's right. But you can bolt on anything to it, really.
Yeah, you could. Let's see here. My gosh, man. Well, so I rolled out a 76 out here, way over here, and just rolled it up to get aggressive and reveal this guy. And well, it was a Stug, and the Stug took him out. So my 76 didn't even last 76 Sherman didn't even last 1 turn. That's not that's not the case of the game. That's the case of bad tactics. We got 2 more people on. Go ahead and pop on. We got Paul sitting there watching me on Discord and chat. Well, he's not watching me on Discord. He's talking to me via Discord. And we got just trying to play through it. Probably 1 more turn, and I'll call it a night because it's a school night, so to speak. And I'm just trying to decide what to do. Ooh. So I don't have any units. I got a mortar here I could fire, but I don't see any. Well, the only unit I see is the Stug, but no one can see him. I got 3 hidden units here. I definitely have units in the building here. We can guarantee that they have units in the building. And the Germans can react anytime. I'd say the Germans definitely could see. 1 squad could see these guys. And those guys. The question is, do I want to fire and reveal my units in there or not? I almost think not. Because why would you, right? And you can't see these units until you get within 4 inches of them. Which is like here. And that's crazy talk. I might just have to run out there and do that. All right, so these troops here are going to move up. These guys have a bazooka. I don't have to roll for command when it's the first one. So for 9, they're just going to use 2. And as Paul said, there's a lot of rules that aren't, like you said, it's like they weren't quite done, or they were written because they all play them in their, with each other at the local club, and they know how they handle things.
Yeah.
So like orchards and woods, there is no discussion of all like, can you see into the woods? Can you not? But really, it seems like a lot of people kind of work that as they want to anyway, right? So in this case, I'm saying the woods are thick. Maybe in orchards they get it and they have cover. I don't know, man. You could just roll a dice and see. Because if I think I can see out of it, I probably just want to move 6 inches. I'm going to move 6. And, the German is going to fire that sniper. So you have to roll a 3 plus to react, and I don't. So again, the sniper has failed to roll. And he's done. Let's see here. The other machine gun team will move 9 inches. And I definitely don't want to get up to that gun, that Stug, so I'm going to work my way over this way. So again, the sniper can try to react. And as the American, I learned my lesson, but the sniper's going to try to react during his movement. I rolled a 1, so I failed again. So in the first turn, I just used all the tokens because they're on the attack, you know, knowing the Germans wouldn't do anything. But then that gave me the opportunity. The Stug was to stay able to keep trying to hit his command and just fire on that Sherman like crazy, which is what happened because there was no reaction. So now, so I have to make sure I understand. I can pass the initiative to the Germans, but I think I have to play a token to do that. I can't just like initiative. Passing the initiative. Once an active player has passed over the initiative, he must spend at least 1 command token before passing the initiative back. Oh, that's cool. So I've played 1, so I can just pass it. So as the American, I would pass it because I want to force the German, which is me in this case, so it's a little crazy, but I want to force the German to spend their tokens. So if I were the German and they pass the initiative to me, and I see that they're moving that bazooka in here, would I bring the Stug around here and try to attack on the flank? Or would I stay behind this cover? Paul, what would you do? Just,
Flank attack.
All right. All right, so like I said earlier, the infantry can close assault the tank. It'll be pretty unlikely they'll succeed because but these guys do have a bazooka, so I want to get rid of them. So I am going to do that. So he's going to fire. He's going to move 10. He can move 10 inches and attack. So I don't know if pre-measuring is allowed, but I'm going to allow it. So, that's a good idea. Actually, so I'm saying they have to be up against the walls to see past the wall. So I'm not going to flank attack when we get right up here to the wall.
Okay.
And go here and fire on those infantry. Hello, boys. And the range is over 6. All right, so let's see what happens here. That's another thing about the game. There's kind of some weird. So if the fire is a tank with a gun value of 7+, I'm going to roll 2d10. Wait, what's my target? My target is infantry less than 12 inches. Oh man, I've lost it here. Oh, there it is. Roll 2d10. So it's a 5+ to hit. Okay, so let me roll 2d10. Let's see what I get. So 2d10. So on this, the standard hitting is 5+, but I did move and he moved. So we both moved. So it's probably going to be add 2 to that. It's in cover. Okay, so I'm going to roll 2. Let's see what I get. So I got a 3 and a 7. So a 7 hits. If hit, roll 1 or 2d6 for 2 possible additional hits. 1 or 2d6. Yeah, sorry everybody, I got to hit the rule book here. I don't understand the quick reference sheet here. Okay. Especially terrifying, blah, blah, blah. Against infantry and support tanks at close range, which is 12 inches, and in cover. Let's see. Rating is 7 plus. Roll a d6 for each hit inflicted as usual, but both may inflict an additional morale marker. Okay. So I did hit one. All right, so let me roll a d6. I rolled a 4. It's a pretty exciting video right here, boys and girls. Against fire treats targets. Oh. Against infantry support squads, tank value plus fire treats targets in cover as in open. Oh, I need a 4+ to hit. Okay. That's good. Another 5. Oh boy. I'm having to sit down here. So, Paul, talk to us about what's happening in your town. What projects? Oh, yeah, tell us about Blood and Valor while I'm reading this.
World War One.
Okay.
World War One skirmish.
Skirmish.
So, have you heard of Firelock Games? It's a pirate game.
I've heard of Firelock Games.
Yeah, they got a pirate game.
Okay.
So it's that same company, and they've brought out a World War One version of it.
That's cool. You got
pre-ordered it and arrived just now.
Oh, you got it?
Yep, just turned up. So just sort of flicking through it now and see how it goes. I'll chuck a video up and do a quick flick through the book later.
Oh, cool. You got figures for it or no?
I've got one side, but I'm painting up Germans now, so that's my painting project at the moment.
D6, but both may inflict an additional morale marker, meaning that such. So I got 1. Boy, this is really weird writing.
Yeah,
I've got this QRS here. It's like not even that someone made. Wow, this is really strange. Sorry, everybody. It's good though. I got to figure it out sometime. I rolled 2d10. So one of them hit. Oh, I see. Max hit possible is 3. Okay, so how do I know if I get another hit? Against infantry support tanks, tank weapons. Roll a d6 for each hit. I feel like I'm just not remembering something in the rules. Anyway, definitely going to get 1 hit. I'm going to get 1 morale marker because I hit him. Okay, against cover, morale marker. Oh boy. Well, I'm going to count it as 2 morale markers, but that's crazy talk there. I don't know what's going on there. I'm going to have to read that one off air. It's so funny because they tell me to roll a d6, but they're like, is the d6 supposed to have that?
Yeah. That's a funny rule set.
I mean, but what's so funny? I mean, this thing is, it's partially because it's so short. They wanted to keep it short, right?
Yeah.
And so, but that meant they had to be. Your writing has to be super concise. And they probably could have cut down some of the photos, which is all great.
Yeah.
Just to kind of make sure that they were clear on something. It made me think that, yeah, they just hadn't had somebody else read it. I'm sure they had some playtesters, but who knows?
Sort of died out. They never brought out any extra army lists or anything, did they?
They just released a Hungarian cavalry list.
Oh, okay.
So no, they came out with, but there was a few in 2016, one in 2014, and then a couple in 2016, and now one in 2019, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, they moved on to other games. I think what's that?
There's a Cold War version of it, yeah.
Yeah, I do have that. I have that one. 7 days. It's a little bit so someone else wrote it. It's a little bit more.
Okay.
It's a little bit more clear.
Yeah.
And so what some people have done is kind of adapted the two. Brought up some of the stuff, but you have to be a little careful because they tweak the way armor is done, just to, I think, to compensate for more modern weaponry and all that stuff. All right, I'm gonna try this one more time. Roll 2d10. Max 1 morale marker inflicted. Okay, that part makes sense. So it's like you're getting to roll 2. All you're gonna inflict is 1 though. If hit, roll number of hits in d6 for 2 possible additional hit. Max hits possible equals 3. Note, a large tank gun may inflict 2 additional conversion hits if the target is under cover, which is ignored. If it is in the open, only 1 additional conversion can be scored. If it is in the open, so
That's
it's
weird.
Oh wow, so so it's better to be in the open as an infantry against a tank. I wonder if they're thinking like if you were in a building or something. Like if a shell tank hit a building, you're kind of more densely compact, so you might take more damage.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I'm in cover in a orchard. I mean, you could say the splinters and stuff. I don't know. That's interesting. Okay. But it still does not explain the D6 thing. Why? Okay, let me see here. 1 or more D6 morale roll modifiers. Oh, it's the morale roll. I see. Alrighty. Whoopsie doodles. Morale roll. All right, everybody. Infantry targets roll for extra morale hits. 1 or more D6 morale roll in the open. 4+. Okay, so that's it. So I rolled it. I got 1 hit, so I rolled 1, so I get 1 additional hit. Let's see. If I'm in the open, 4+. But if I'm in, 3+ if a howitzer shooting or a target is a flamethrower. Oh my gosh. All right, well, there's another thing that's weird. Oh, goodness gracious.
All right. I might have to sign off.
Okay, that's cool. Make that vid. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, mate, I'll have a good read first before I do it.
All right. Thanks for popping on.
No worries.
I'll try to make it more exciting next time for you.
Okay.
All right. See you, Paul. Bye. All right, everybody, that was cool. That's Paul came on. Yeah, that's kind of boring for him. He's sitting here reading the rules and all of you, so I apologize. 2 people watching. Who else do we got on here? Let me know. Paul joined us for a second. I'm just trying to figure out these the tank stuff here. Shooting against so I'm shooting against a couple troops. I'm shooting against a squad. Oh shoot! I could have reacted. But I didn't, so I didn't. Okay. Tanks with a weapon rating of 7 or higher are especially terrifying to infantry despite their obvious vulnerabilities. Against infantry support squads at close range, which it is, and in cover, tank guns of weapons firing a 7+ roll a d6 of 7, roll a d6 for each hit inflicted as usual, but both may inflict an additional morale marker. Okay, so that's cool. I get that. Against infantry support squads, tank, weapon value 6, fire treats target in cover as in the open, meaning they need a 4+ to hit them, and duration marker against infantry in cover, and treats targets in trenches as in cover. They need a 5+ instead of a 6 to inflict additional. Okay. So the I'm within 8 inches, so I should have fired my bazooka, but that was the guy's. So can I react to his second thing, or do I have, can I? So I think I get that. So it's very interesting though. It's easier to hit them. I just wonder. Roll 2D. Okay. All right. All right. All right. This is starting to make a little bit of sense. It's a little interesting. I have to kind of read that closely a couple times. Why they get more, why they're easier to hit and cover and do damage. And you never really take kills, you just take morale hits. So it's kind of like Blitzkrieg Commander in that way. All right, so the question is so I can't react to it now because his turn's over. So I should have reacted to him when he moved up here. I didn't. The German, I think, is going to try to activate him one more time and maybe fire one more time. But this is where we'll stop it. So he'll do that. And he'll roll. Oh, I rolled a 1. Failed. I think I'm going to try to activate my sniper. He is within 6. I have forgotten that. So, all right, let me look at what a commander does. I think I can re-roll a roll. He needs 3+. So he's going to use his commander is going to. Does that make a command token? You got it. Okay, so the sniper is going to fire. Let's see how the sniper works. Then I need to go to bed. Oh yeah, it's late. Zones of attack. Zone of attack. Zones. Ooh, I need to get my glasses on. Most current rule sets have too many die rolls that slow down the game. That's my take. Also, you should use recon by fire. Well, I will tell you that it's not too bad. The dice rolls aren't too bad in this. It's me not knowing the rules, which is kind of slowing it down a little bit. It would go a little bit faster if I was a little bit more acquainted with the rules, I think. It is hard to recon by fire, though, in this game. So you could, I wonder if you could add like an area fire. So I'd be curious what you mean by that. You mean like kind of like firing an area fire type of thing and expose the people? You can do that actually in ASL. So let's try sniper here. Sorry. I'm going to fire with the sniper and then I'm going to call it good, I think. Okay. Okay. Well, let's roll. So can he fire once or twice? Wait, can he only react? Hold on. Okay, so I think I get to fire twice. So I'm going to fire. So he moved this turn. So it's so add 1 to that. So instead of hitting on a, so normally hit on a 5+, but these guys get to hit on a 3+. Okay, so he moves, so he's going to hit on a 4+. Ugh, 2. So each time they fire, they get to roll and see if they see him. They did not, and he's going to fire again. 2 again. 5, not spotted. All right, so he tried firing on that guy. Oh wait, again, hold on. I wouldn't have forgotten that. So the first time he fired, so he's gonna fire. He's gonna say, hold on. Oh wait, maybe I want to fall back actually. Let's see, how would I want to do that? Oh, he's already got 3 on him. So to react, he would need a 3, 4, 5. He's gonna have to roll a 6 to react because it takes a 3+, but you add for all those markers. You may actually want to fall back. So let's learn that rule. So fall costs 1 command token on the specific unit, activates as a normal unit and reactions possible, but ignores morale tokens for activation test. Previous actions do count. Oh, geesh. So, all right, so he wants to fall back. Oh, I failed. And then the guy fired and he missed. Okay. But the Americans use another command token. Yeah, I guess there are a few rolls in here. It's not too bad. But anything more than 2 per combat is too many for me. Well, there aren't save rolls. Oh, no, there are save rolls in this, aren't there? Well, actually, no, there aren't save rolls. So but what you do roll is for extra morale hits. Infantry targets roll for extra morale hits. 1 or more D6 morale modifiers in the open. So they do roll try. You just roll them at the same time. And I don't even know if that's every time. So it's not that many dice rolling for combat. It's 1 to hit, and then sometimes you roll an extra one for extra morale hits. So it's not too bad. But so what zone of attack? What are some of your? I'm just curious as I'm trying to go through this turn. What are some of your more preferred games? And while you're typing that, if you're still watching Zone of Attack, I think the Germans would pass it to the Americans. So the Americans have to spend a token to do something. These guys are kind of in trouble here, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I could fire the mortar on that guy. See if I can inflict a hit on him. Let's look at morale. Well, anyway. So again, Zone, I don't know if you heard me, Zone. I'm just curious what games you play. I don't know. If you've been on my channel before talking to me, I apologize. I don't remember. So, but sometimes my memory, I kind of compartmentalize things. But let me know what games you play, what you prefer, what scale, era, and all that business. And I keep saying this is it, but yeah, it's definitely okay. So let me get this turn done here. Yeah, you know what? I can get this turn done and be done with turn 2. So, okay, so the Americans moved up there. What was I looking up? Oh, yeah, mortar fire. So the Stug, actually, so I'm gonna have to roll a 5. So 3 plus 4 plus 5. I have to roll a 5 plus to react. I'm kind of tempted to do that. So the German, I was going to try that. He didn't roll. I roll a 5 plus. Oh, I got it. Oh boy. Yeah, boy. 2d10. So hit on a. Okay, so So I hit on a 5+. Let's just roll and see what I get. That guy moves, so it's a 6+. But there's some other modifier. So that's a 6, and that's a 3. So that one missed, but there's some other things here. So I need a 6+. Enemy infantry or support squad. Okay, so I don't. So it's a -1. So that's okay. So tanks, you need to be supported. So it's -2. So it's 4+. However, you need to look at this table because it's weird. Against infantry support squads, tank weapon by fire treats targets in cover as in the open. Okay, that's just for the morale marker. I'm going to write that in there. I don't normally write in my rule books, but I'm writing this in here. It does say morale marker. Okay, interesting. All right, well, they missed both. And did I put my extra token on there? So there is no close assault in here. So these guys, so what can these guys attack that tank and do something to them? So there's something about resolve close combat as you would. There's no separate mechanism for uncross for determining. So what happens is I would roll. I thought I saw something about. So the troops, it said it's put in their value weapon. All right, so what's going to happen is I'm going to move into contact with them. I'm going to try to, this unit, first I have to pass my roll here. I got a 2, so I passed it. So he's going to roll, move up. Well, the first thing I got to try to do this, I could try falling back. So I sense what's happening here. He's going to come up and get me. So I could try to react as the German. I'm going to need I need a 6. So do I want to waste that on that or not? I do, because I want to get out of there. So 6, a 1. So I wasted it. I think I just spent one of the German guys on them. Not good. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And how many did they have? I think they had 10. Yeah. All right, so we're good. All right. Let me check Germans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think that's accurate. Yeah, 13. Actually, they should have 14. So yeah, I've spent one of the. So the Americans have 2 left. Yikes. All right. Well, they failed. So they're going to be moved within 9 or 6. Actually, I want to make sure of that. They're close to assaulting. They go over the wall. They go, hurrah, hurrah, and jump on there. And I guess I assume I need a. So what do I need? 5 to hit normally. So it's I need a 7 to hit. Yeah, need an 8 to hit. Need a 7 to hit. Seven to hit. 5. Okay. Everything from the 1700s to D&D over the last 40 years. World War II, best watching on Android box, so things are slow. Well, that's cool. Do you have a channel? I mean, do you posting vids, Zone of Attack, or not? So that's cool. You're one of those nice broad people. I'm not broad. I'm very limited in my choices. Well, I got to get these guys up here. So let's just, these guys need to rally. Can I rally? What's rallying? I think that's just a company test. I want to use them. You know what? Americans are going to pass their thing. So Germans got to do something. They got to use their token. Germans. So this is kind of the fun of the game. This is the hardest part about this game is struggling about what to do about your command tokens. This guy's got 4 on him. I'll try another one. So now he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now he is 6. Come on. 3. Yeah, I'll pass it on. You can do whatever you want, Americans. All right, so the American guy, I'm going to command my tank. You're going to get up here and get within 4 inches. So I start moving out there. And when I do that, the German says, hold up. Let me show you the side of my pack 40, son. So the American goes here. The German has to roll 3 or better. Roll a 5. So he succeeds. He uses one of his command markers and he reveals his pack 40, who's going to lay waste to this Sherman going out here in the open, which probably wasn't smart. I probably should have. Oh, I should have had. Oh, man. I need to get infantry up here to support this pack 40. So that's one revealed. So the pack 40 is here. Right in the side of that guy. He activates. You're going to to fire 2d10. 5 plus. It's going to be a 6 plus because he's moving, not within short range. A 3 and a 6. So he hits. The pack 40 is a 9. Side armor of the 75 is 11. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I rolled a 1. All right, so he gets a pin marker on him. Holy mackerel, he didn't do what he needed to do. Now he finishes his move. Basically, he was going to come up here and, well, yeah, he wants to stay equidistant, right? So can I do 4 inches or 4 inches? So I want to get to within 4 inches, and I'm within 4 inches here, so I'm supported. Yeah, I'm good. So he's there, and then he reveals that guy. Is it somebody? Oh, it is. It's an infantry squad. So someone is revealed, and now he will fire on him. Shifwax. So the American sees him. Now he's going to have a penalty because he's got a pin marker on him. He's going to fire. He's going to fire 1d10. Let's see what I get first. A 6. Well, we know it's going to be a 6 to hit because he's now got a pin marker on him. He moves, so it's probably needed a 7. So he missed. He's going to fire twice on these guys. They're in cover. Fire move, target move. So fire move, no. Target move, yes. Let's roll 2d6. We'll roll 1d6. Got a 10, so he hit him. Any hit or hits inflicts a morale marker. Most units only inflict a single morale marker, regardless of any. Against infantry, the shooter attempts to cause further damage by rolling. Any hit or hits inflicts a morale. Most units only inflict a single morale marker. So I need to check here. It's like machine guns. Do machine guns inflict? So that's why you need this little chart here. So infantry against infantry that is less than 12 inches, roll 2d10. Max 1 morale marker inflict. If hit, roll 1 or 2d6 for 1 possible additional hit. Max hits possible. Okay, so here I see what's happening here. So roll 1d10 if hit, roll 1d6. Huh. So 5, whoa. If in cover. So he does get two hits, wow, okay. So now, do I want to react? I've only got one left. I think not. Dang, he took 2 pins with that. He's going to fire the next one at him. It's a 6. He needed 6 to get him. Does he get an extra hit? No, so he gets 3 pins on that guy. Holy mackerel, dude. Yeah, they're going to pass it on to the Americans. So the Americans are going to take up company morale test, I think. So what is that? Two people watching. Who's the other one? You would be a great leader if you studied the principles of war, the framework of battle. It would help you be better as an attacker. Well, you know, you're right. I agree with you. It would also help if I played people live, because then I could see how they attack, and they could also help me, you know, kind of talk me through it. I played many people. Well, and also knowing the rules of the game itself would help too. But yeah, I mean, that's why I try to mask my attacks. A little bit more square punked, I guess. But I didn't in this case, so I kind of divided up my forces here, and I'm kind of bogged down over here. I wonder if instead I fire this mortar. I need to get rid of those pins. I got 3 pins here. Let's see. I got to look at what the company morale test is. Okay. Camera, take bap of G blab. Soon, on D6 1, 2, the test fails. On score 35, the player removes 1 morale marker for any unit. On score 6, the player removes all the morale markers from any. Whoa. So if I do this, so let me look at here real quick. So I think I can react to this as a German. The reacting player spends the. So I think I would do this first. So let me roll my command test. Ooh, I got a 4. Just 1 morale marker. Oh, I wonder if I should move it for my tank. I think I will do that. I'm going to take it off my tank here. I need my tank to survive a little longer here. All right, so he's good. My tank is good. But I will react as the German, and I will roll a 10. Wait. Nope, wrong dice. So I failed that. I'm not within 6 inches, so I can't do it again. Darn. Darny darn darn. But the Germans are done. So, I mean, the Americans are done. Yeah, so can that Pack 40 still see that guy? Oh boy, that's a tough call. Well, you know, zone of attack, that's why I said in my thing on Facebook. So I'm going to go from the center of the thing. I'm going to say you can't see him now. He has to see 50% of them, and I can't see but just the tail end of them. So, But can I fire on those guys? I can. So I think that pack 40 is going to fire on that. So he's got one token. I failed. So the Germans have one left. What do I want to use this one on? Do it there. I got to score 6 or higher. Do it there. I could take out that infantry. Yeah, so this is interesting. So these guys are attacking him. This tank need to turn. I mean, I don't know how you do this. I guess you would have to turn and fire on them. And you just can't. I mean, what's the likelihood of rolling 3? So who do I want to take out? That guy, or fire with that guy? I think I'll fire with that guy. So 3 up. 3 up. Got it. So he's going to fire 2d2. So it's going to be a 6+ to hit. You got 1 hit. So 1 more tick. So this guy's got 4. He takes 1 more hit. He's done. All right, everybody. I think that's good. Thank you all for watching Zone of Attack. And Paul, thanks for coming on and chatting with me. Yeah, I went way longer than I thought I was going to go. So time for Betty Pie for me. Thanks all for watching. That's Iron Cross live play, U.S. Airborne going against, again, if I was playing someone else, it'd go a lot faster. It's pretty fun, pretty simple, that's for sure. So it's squad level, so each element is a squad. That was equivalent to like a Battlefront, not Flames of War, but Battlefront. Oh, hey Chris, what's up, man? I'm getting ready to go to bed too. Got to get up. Just wrapping it up here. I got 2 turns in, so it's time for turn 3, and I got to get all the tokens back. U.S. Airborne is not looking good. The Americans are about to lose another squad. They lost a squad in reserve, and they've lost a tank so far. So they're down 11 battle points from the 37 they have. And the Germans have lost nothing and have no points on them. They do have this U.S. Airborne over here making an attack on their tank to the side of them. There is no close combat per se in this, but I do have them right there next to them. So as soon as they go to move, they'll attack them again. Gotta read that because I think it says they actually get to do their first action. Reacting unit. No. Reacting unit gets their first action. Then the active unit. Oh, so actually I could have. Hold on. So I would have been able. Oh, I took it off of him. It doesn't matter. Oof, man. Okay, anyway, that's that. We'll see y'all. Like I said, if this was playing 2 people, it'd go way faster. But there is that decision points to make, and you got hidden units. That's always makes you more nervous. So that's that. It's time for Betty Pie. You can get my beauty sleep. The robe says goodbye. Good night. Chris, thanks for hopping on real quick. Have a good night's sleep. We'll talk to you later. And everybody, thanks for watching and supporting the channel. Bye.